Yeah, this is a bark grafting. This one, need you can use small sunwood for a little bit bigger rootstock. This one you have to do it during growing season. When the plants are active, then the bark is slippery. You can lose the bark and get the cambium layer exposed. If it's a dormant, they are not active yet, you couldn't lose the bark. But for this one, you can see each node is such a long, so long. So more time, also the sunwood is really limited. So more time you just use one bud. A sunwood you want to use. Here's the future buds. You want to cut the other side, the opposite side. And then I cut it. More time probably one cut is not enough. Since the jujube plant is really hard, so you need probably several times. Get a smooth cut. Try to get probably an inch or a little bit over an inch. And then you cut a small piece to get the cambium layer exposed. Just cut it a little bit above it.
Okay.
These rootstocks are from seedling. Let them grow for 1 year. And the next year, some of them are ready. If not, then another year. You try to get as lower as possible, but maybe we can cut it here. Oh. Cut the bark and loose it. Loose the bark on both sides.
Okay.
And then you stack this piece, push it in. You need to leave a little space here. This is the perfume tape. I just use a piece to cover here. First. You do not need to tie, but put it here. From here, this is really base. Get all the cut covered and tie them, several round. Get everywhere covered. Try to tie them as much as you can. And then also tie here. Tie here, get the cut covered also here. Because especially this area is so dry. Oh, sorry, it's loose again. Tie it here. And then tie together with this one. Yeah, all the cut are all covered here. Fresh cut.
Okay.
You can use wax to wax them. Get a piece of tape and then you just kind of get it covered,
Get it covered so
this one, some kind of stick, so you just get it this way, okay. Then, later this bud will come out. And then you label it. And then you know the cultivar and when you did it. Sometimes you have a smaller rootstock. And then, almost the similar diameter with the sunwood. Then you can use a whip, called whip grafting or whip tongue grafting. You can do it in the dormant season. You can also do it when the tree started to be active, growing and active. For the whip tongue grafting, the special requirement, we need a diameter match from the sunwood and the rootstock. So for this one, it seems this section probably a good match with here, or maybe this one. Yeah, we need a size match. Okay. So cut this one, and then let's start with the sunwood first. The jujube wood is really hard. Most time you need several cuts to get the one you really want. If you watch this way, should be almost smooth surface here. For the whip tongue grafting, you need a back cut, around 1/3 from the top. This one probably a little bit over an inch, but the back cut is around 1/3 from the top here. Let's do a back cut. This one need to be really careful. A little tongue here.
Yeah.
And then for the rootstock, you do similar thing. You clear them first. We cut the rootstock. cut it too thin, and also try to match the size. It seems this is a little bit short. Also get a smooth cut, from here to here. Yeah, don't cut it too thin. Try to leave around half of the diameter there. And then do the same thing, around a third from the top. Cut that little tongue. You just push it a little bit in and then down. Yeah, around a third it should be fine. Stack this one to here. Yeah. Most important, try to line up the camping layer, this side and this side. Actually, this side match really well. You can see it's almost like one. If you see this way, it's almost like the original piece.
Okay.
Yeah, this one, if it's perfect, then you can match on both sides. If this one a little bit thinner, try to at least line up one side for the camping layer.
Okay.
And then the next thing is the same. Just get all the cut covered. You just started to tie them from here. Just try to tie them as much as you can. Push them together. Get them all covered. And then tie these two ends together. Yeah. And also, there's a thin layer here, but also make sure here is also covered. This one, the buzz filter will come out. Get a little perfume tape, cover this end. You can use wax, but sometimes it's so hard to keep it melted all the time,